Okay, so the video might be a bit laggy since I'm using my phone as a webcam. But yeah, so today's video is basically gonna be something a bit different, right? I know that you guys, like I said previously in episode 50, that I wanted to make the series a bit more elaborate and do stuff that wasn't just vlogs or just me talking. So today I decided to do something a bit different, right? Today I decided to do a bit of a gaming video. Yes, I know I have my main gaming channel for that, but let's just do one on the side channel just for fun. Why not? Why not? But yeah, so today I decided to play a game that is quite childhood staple for me, one that I grew up playing quite a lot. And that game specifically is Mario Kart Wii. Alright, so basically, yeah, we're gonna be playing some Mario Kart Wii today, but we're gonna be doing it with a bit of an extra twist, right? You see, I downloaded a bunch of character mods and stuff, so what we're gonna be doing is that we're gonna be trying out these character mods, right? So some of these might be a bit broken, some of these might work perfectly fine, but yeah, that's basically how the whole idea of this gameplay is gonna work, right? So yeah, that's basically the whole idea. I'm just gonna quickly open it up, and just think it. So the first mod is actually gonna be the Kirby mod that works with Baby Peach, right? And basically, I'm just gonna use the Magic Cruiser since that's apparently the best bike to use with the baby characters. But yeah, so apparently the first mod allows you to play as Kirby, so I'm gonna show you that right here. Okay. So yeah, right here as you guys can see, we're playing as Kirby right now. Some of these mods might be a bit broken. Don't know how that works, but yeah. So I'm just gonna okay. Damn. Yeah, I'm still a bit rusty, guys. Trust me, I'm still a bit rusty. I have not played this game in a while. Just play this game, downloaded some mods for it. So yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I feel like my FPS is really low. Like usually it's not this bad. Like yeah, today it's awful. It's awful for some weird reason. Yeah. Also, I'm not really a big fan of the regular Wii tracks. I download a bunch of custom tracks as well. So hopefully it lets me play those at least instead, because I'm not really a huge fan of these Wii tracks as well. Okay, yeah, give me a star. We'll just use that. And I don't know why I gave it to me in fifth, but we'll take it. We'll take it and we'll make use of it. We have a red shell, we'll use that. Just get rid of that. Okay, anyways, we have a bomb now. Just throw that. I have no idea why I just decided to go right below me. Thank god I didn't land on it, otherwise I would blow myself up. But yeah, okay, anyways, do this. Okay, someone really decided. Yo, this is just, no, that was equal. Anyways, went first first. But yeah, I have no idea why the AIs are so advanced with the item. Okay, you know what? Okay, well, he fell off. You know what? At least the AIs are also kind of awful. Oh, I almost fell off over there. Anyways, yeah. Yo, oh my god, yo, this is so laggy. Like, it's generally lagging to hell and back. Like, I don't know if you guys can see these FPS drops. Not drips, FPS drops. Like, especially in moments like where lightning bolt strikes or
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
something like that, yeah. It's like the game just randomly decides, screw you, we're gonna dip your FPS by a lot. Okay, let's do this. Yo. Oh, okay, that works now. Then I'm gonna lose the lead again somehow. Watch me somehow bottle this up. Okay, maybe not. Never mind, that's how I lose my lead. To bloody Mario as well. Of course, just give Mario some plot armor, because he's the main character of the whole game. But yeah, that's the first mod. That's the first mod, right? That's the first mod. Okay. Let me just quickly get the next mod ready, and yeah, I'll come back with that. Okay, so the next mod we got is the Homer Simpson mod, and how this one basically works is that you got to be playing as Waluigi, right? Now you can use any kart again. I just prefer to use a Flame Runner since that's like the best kart to use with the not kart, but like the bike to use with the heavyweight characters. I just prefer using bikes over the karts, since bikes are better in this game. But yeah, basically, the you gotta use the Waluigi, and yeah, that's how this one works. As you can see now, I'm Homer Simpson from The Simpsons. But yeah, we're just gonna do this. You can see, right? We're playing on a custom track now. This is Mute City for the Wii U. If you guys know, if you guys played Mario Kart 8 or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you know that this is actually one of the tracks that was introduced into that game. Red shell incoming. I decided a green shell for protection. As but yeah, as we zoom through this one, yeah, this is actually a nice track, by the way. Like I don't really play these custom tracks as much. It's been a while since I've last played this game, you know. But yeah, you idiot! You tried to overtake me, and look at what happened to you. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah. So I'm not really a huge fan of the Waluigi character model, and since this takes place, since like Waluigi is slow and stuff, and since Homer Simpson takes up that model, he's actually also got run by Blue Shell over there. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, yeah. So I'm not really a huge fan of the Homer Simpson mod, basically just because of the fact that it uses Waluigi, and find the Waluigi character kind of slow. Like, in my opinion, I feel like Waluigi is probably one of the worst of characters. I don't know why, he just is. So yeah. But yeah, basically, as I was saying, yeah, the gameplay itself was pretty smooth overall. That's baby. Oh my god, I didn't even know it would have been possible to fall off the map. By the way, like low-key that should not be possible, but somehow it is. Like, okay, if you are playing the game on regular 150cc, shouldn't have happened. I swear to God, people just wanna end my career with these blue shells, but like, yeah, they can't. They can't. They're just awful. But yeah, as I was saying, anyways, midair, so that should not affect us. Anyways, just hold that behind us in case of a red shell. But yeah, yeah, that's this track right here, and that's the Homer Simpson mod. No, look, yes, this one was pretty decent, Kinda should have expected better, but like, yeah. And I'm just gonna go get the next mod ready now, and yeah, I'll come back when that one's set up. Okay, so I already know for a fact that I'm absolutely gonna despise this one because it involves me using Funky Kong. Now, even though Funky Kong is like the meta character and stuff for this game, where like he's considered like the best character in the entire game, I just don't know. I just kind of dislike him. I feel like, I've tried out other characters and stuff. I don't know. Funky Kong just isn't really my type of character. Like, I mainly use him just for the memes and stuff. But like, yeah, not really a huge fan of him. I don't know. Like, he doesn't really suit me. Like, I feel like he's kind of overrated in my opinion. But yeah, him with the Flame Runner is basically like what's considered the meta combo. So we'll use that. But yeah, basically this next mod basically makes him do a T-pose and stuff. Makes him golden and makes him T-pose. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use that. So yeah, I'm doing this on DS Bowser Castle. Why is he not T-posing? You know what? Screw that. Just looks like a gold thug though. Like this mod lied to me low key. When I saw this mod, said that he'd be T-posing, so I decided to get that because it would be hilarious to just see a character randomly T-pose. Like, you'd think that would be hilarious because the character is broken and stuff, but like, some weird reason it's not working. Can I get through, please? Thank you. Screw you, Waluigi. Look at that, you see? Look at the idiots. They get too close and then they end up doing stupid stuff like this. I'm just gonna save this just in case, like, I end up coming in first and there's a blue shell. Just so that I can dodge the bloody blue shell. Yeah, okay, we're in first place now. Great, well there goes that. You know what, at least these guys are all small now. I saw the shock go off right as soon as I fell down. So at least, there's gonna be a chance for me to build up a gap between these guys. Yeah, so as I was saying, Okay, before anything else, let me just quickly pull that out. Anyways, yeah, as I was saying, there's another. Screw this game, yo. Screw this game. Yeah, okay. Why did I just randomly jump over there? Okay. Anyways, as I was saying, yeah. So, yeah. Like I was saying, I just dislike Funky Kong as a character. Like I said, he is considered the meta, but like I don't know, just kind of sucks for me in my opinion. Like I'm not like I just dislike using him as a character. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I was playing earlier today, you know, because it's been a while since I've last played this game. But yeah, he kind of was not really my type. Like I tried other characters, and for some weird reason, this one was good. Like he was good. Not Funky Kong, but like the other characters I found that I use were much better. Like I don't know, the baby characters are low-key really good. Like I don't know, they're just really fast in my opinion, and speed is what matters to me. Like don't get me wrong, right? Funky Kong is still meta, you know. A lot of the pros will still tell you to main him if you can get him. And getting him is pretty much like easy. But yeah, you know the only reason I even bothered using him was because of what the mod said, and that's okay. Can I at least get through? Thank you. But yeah, you can see why I dislike Funky Kong. I think you can kind of get the idea now as to why I strongly dislike Funky Kong, and you can see that clearly. You can kind of see how bad he actually is when I use him. Compared to like the other rounds we've played, you can see that I really just dislike him. Oh yeah, give me that, give me that, give me that, let's use that. Now if I lucky, I might be able to come in first now. Nope, still did not. If anything, we came fourth. Yeah, you can kind of see now why I dislike Funky Kong. And yeah, the only reason I even bothered using him was because of this mod which required me to use him. And it doesn't even work in the first place. Like, yeah, I gave him a custom skin and stuff, but that's literally all. But yeah, let me just go activate the next mod and then, yeah. Okay, so the next mod is actually gonna be a mod that allows us to play as one of the Teletubbies. The yellow one specifically, called Lala. I think that's her name, yeah. But yeah, basically we're gonna be playing as one of the Teletubbies now. So for this one to work, apparently I need to use Daisy, right? And so Daisy actually has a lot of... What the hell is this, yo? No way. Yo, what is this, bro? You guys, what is this, man? What the hell is this? Okay, you know what? Anyways, yeah, but we're gonna use the Mark bike. Don't know why it's being like this, but like, yeah, it's weird as hell, but like, yeah, basically Daisy is overpowered with the Mark bike. Like that's the other meta in the game, so we're gonna be using that one. So yeah. Okay, so I'm not sure whether you guys can see this. Let me check. Yeah, you guys can see it, but basically, let me just quickly move my webcam so I can show this to you guys. But yeah, I was playing, and yeah, when I press start race, we got this right here. We got an error. I think I crashed the game by mistake, but yeah, I want to see if I can just, you know. So this happens. This will happen with a few of the mods, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So okay, wait. Let me just. I'm a bit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing now. Like, the camera looks kind of and yeah. No, we'll just stick with this for now. But yeah, we got that error, so yeah, I'm just gonna do this real quick. Okay, done. Sky Garden. You know what? This is another custom track at least. But yeah, as you can see, we're now the yellow Teletubby. We're playing as the yellow Teletubby now. So yeah, just do this. Yeah, I'm suffering from like major FPS drops right now. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. Anyways, yeah, so just do this real quick. Knock these guys out of the way. And I fell off. Great. And I just do this quickly. Just gotta charge up how many turbo so I could have regained my speed. But yeah, Teletubbies also, by the way, fun fact. This was one of my childhood shows. Like growing up, I used to love this show. I actually had a bunch of those toy Teletubbies. Like I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Like you know how you had like those toy figures, like those large figures of like those different toys. Yeah, so like growing up, I actually had a few of those of like the Teletubbies. So yeah, that's basically what I was trying to say. Yeah, I had a few of these Teletubby toys growing up. Like I used to love this show. Like Loki though, my favorite character I'd have to say was always Tinky Winky, Tinky Winky and Po. Tinky Winky purely just like like Tinky Winky was the goat. Like many people saw him as the main character, and then Po because like I mean Loki, who does not hate Po? Like you get where I'm coming from, right? Let me just use this over here. Just get into first. Yeah. Anyway, yes. You see, look. That's what I was saying. I think I knocked Peach off over there. I'm not sure. But yeah, as I was saying. Yeah, good job. Good job. Not just use this over here. Let's get back ahead. Ah, okay, it's great. It's great. Just screw that. Anyways, yeah. Okay, you know what? We still have a chance. Just hit you with that. And now we should be ahead. We're in first place now. Still have a red shell, so if anyone tries to overtake us, we can use that. But they will not, because we succeeded. Alright. That's this race done. Next race, we'll see what that is. And yeah, let me just quickly go and set up the next mod right now. Yeah, let me just do that now. Okay, so this next mod is actually the final mod, but it has like a bunch of different characters and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna go through each character one by one. So this is actually the Roblox mod, right? So it allows you to play as different iconic Roblox characters. So we're gonna go through and check this one out. So most of these characters run through Mario on the bike. So I'm gonna go through each character one by one in order of like the order I was told to go through them. Like it shows on the spreadsheet. So we're gonna go through it in that order. So the first one we've got is actually the noob. So the noob right here apparently goes with Mario and the Mark bike. That's how this one works. So this one basically dresses you up as a Roblox noob. Okay, it crashed the game again. Give me a second. Let me just quickly. Okay. Okay, so we're doing this on a GameCube track, Dino Dino Jungle. I've never played this one before. I don't know this track. But as you can see, you are basically a Roblox noob. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Literally, you're just racing around as a Roblox noob. It's kind of funny though, because if you guys don't know, Nintendo and Roblox actually have like some kind of beef. It's Nintendo and the greedy are, and then Roblox actually had a bunch of Pokemon fan games, and yeah, those games keep getting taken down. Like, I kid you not, Nintendo and if you guys don't know much about Nintendo, they're actually like really greedy MFs. Like these guys will sue anything that uses their IP in it. Like if they see someone using their IP, boom, they will literally sue you to hell and back. Like they will literally try and rob you off of all your expenses. Like I can't lie. Like that's the level of greed that Nintendo is. That's literally Nintendo's level of greed. I can't say much about that otherwise. But yeah, okay, this one so far has been pretty smooth. The map also is pretty cool. I can't lie. Yeah. I wish they actually added this one to the actual game, because this one is actually kind of fun to play. Like compared to other Mario Kart tracks, I feel like this one's probably one of my favorite ones to play so far. I don't know, like it's generally just a fun map to play. I'm generally enjoying this map. Your Toad has some literal aimbot, by the way. Can we just talk about that? Like I don't know why, but my boy Choi just has aimbot pre-installed. Please just give me like a regular power up right now. Now I want like a red shell or something that I can use so I can get ahead of my boy Toad. So I can just whack him with that and then overtake him. Okay, well, we overtook him. Never mind. He fell off the map. Let's hope we can get a mushroom or something now. Never mind, we don't. No, we're just gonna quickly do that and use this to our advantage. Never mind. Okay, I feel like he's also. He did not. Good. He fell off. He fell off the map. Never mind. He's still here. Okay, not. We got a slipstream at least. We got a slipstream. At least that will help us a bit. Yeah, just do that. Why not? Why not? Why not just do that? Okay, let me come there. And we won. Okay, at least we won. At least we won. At least we won. Okay, so that's the first one right there. Next one apparently uses the standard bike and the this thing according to the spreadsheet that I have. Yeah. Solo. Again Mario. Now the standard bike. Apparently this one should let us use the bacon hair character if I'm not wrong. One SNES donut planes. Yeah, one. Okay, so I'm just gonna ignore this, but yeah, this is basically the bacon hair avatar. I don't know why it's cursed like this, but like for some weird reason it is. Oh my god, this vehicle also has outward drifting apparently. Yeah, I swear to God, this is awful. This is awful. This is god awful. Why do the standard bikes also use outward drifting? Like, no, that's painful. As well. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do a lap for this track, and then we're just gonna head on to another game. We're just gonna head on to another track. Cause I can't handle playing off road. I genuinely can't handle playing off road on this track. I can't handle outwards drifting vehicles. I guess just a pain to deal with them. So yeah, we're just gonna head into another game. We're just gonna head into another game. If this game will actually let me play. Okay, thank you. Yeah, just change character. You know what? Come here quickly. Change character. Okay, next up we got Mario. Again, yeah, Mario. A lot of these actually use Mario on the sugar scooter. So this one should actually allow us to use the guest character according to the spreadsheet. Okay, on Neo Bowser City. So Neo Bowser. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we're a guest. I don't know why this is happening again. Like, yes, but this was basically the guest avatar minus the weird avatar stuff going on. And we're using another outward drifting vehicle again. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. Well, this is honestly just awful. It's awful. We're just gonna do another lap and just pray that this doesn't go too badly. Okay, at least this car has some decent speed to it. No, at least. I'm just gonna quickly speed boost over here. Yeah. You know what, I'm not even gonna bother trying to drift with this vehicle. I'm gonna pray that we can like this thing. Acceleration on this vehicle is low-key kind of crazy though, like I can't lie. I just use this and hope for the best, inshallah. Yeah, we fell off, of course. You know what, let's just quickly head on to the next one. Change character again. Can I just please? Yes, thank you. Okay. So the next one is gonna be Guess 666. If you guys don't know the story behind Guess 666, basically it's like one of the Roblox creepypastas in the game. Yeah, that's basically the whole idea, right? It's one of the Roblox creepypastas. Said to be some hacker or some sort of hacker like ghost paranormal activities. If you don't know the creepypasta, I recommend you look it up. Really complicated for me to explain it here. But like, yeah. Next up is Guest 666. He uses the Zips bike apparently. So yeah, manual drifting, and let's see how this goes. Okay, SNES Bowser Castle 3. Okay, so yeah, this just looks awful. Again, hopefully this one doesn't use outward drifting. I don't know if it does. Hopefully it doesn't, because these outward drifting bikes are awful. But yeah, okay, Zip Zip is actually kind of a good bike, I can't lie. I'm not yet tested if it has outward drifting or not, because I haven't yet come across a corner that requires me to. Oh great, well this one also has outward drifting as well. But honestly speaking, it's not really as bad as the other vehicles. I just don't know why a lot of these models have this weird like avatar on them. I went straight to the acid. I thought that I was heading onto the track and I somehow screwed it up. There goes the lightning as well. Ugh, yo, dang it, bro. Worst part was that I was in like second place as well, and then I lost my entire lead, and came all the way in 10th because of this stupid one mistake. We're in 7th now, and at least you know. How far ahead is first place really? Okay, that's our first place. I see first. Peach is in first place, so okay, let's use that. I did not expect to accidentally bump into that, but like you know what, I still bumped into a bunch of mushrooms, so we took advantage of that. Okay, before we make the same mistake again, quickly do this iron from here. Okay, let's just gonna keep going. Yeah. Yeah, let's just keep going. Let's keep moving on. Come on. Forward. Keep going. Okay, there's Peach. See, hopefully we don't make the same mistake. Okay. There we go, at least. Okay, we finished in first. But yeah, I don't know why these characters look so uncanny, like... I don't know why. It just looks weird. Okay, so the next one is gonna be the Mr. Flimflam model. If you guys don't know what Mr. Flimflam is, basically, if you guys don't know, there's a few of these actually modeled after famous YouTubers in the Roblox community. One of them being Mr. Flimflam, also known as Flamingo. Really famous, you know. He's probably one of the biggest Roblox YouTubers out there, and he's really known for his trolling content and stuff. I'll probably play like a short clip from his channel, and yeah, hopefully you guys will recognize him from that. But yeah, we're gonna be using his model now. We're gonna be using his vehicle now, which is this one right here. So over here we have yeah, the Mr. Flimflam model. So yeah, we're now racing as Mr. Flimflam. Okay, at least this vehicle uses inward drifting at least. So we got a Mega Mushroom over there that helped us out majorly. Now GBA Mario Circuit, actually I played this one on the Nintendo Switch, right? You know, and that corner over there that we just went past, by the way, that one was actually elevated on into the air on like Mario Kart 8 Mario Kart 8 regular. I wish they did that for this version as well, but like I don't know why they didn't. It would have been better if they did that. It would have made it like more enjoyable. Like I feel like that's one thing that makes that track worth playing, in my opinion. The fact that it raises that like final corner up, this first corner over here. By bloody blue shells. Like I have no chance of getting this thing. Why does it take so long to charge up a mini turbo on this bike, by the way? I wasted so much damn time just waiting to charge up a mini turbo on this bike. Let's just do that. Hopefully that helps us. No, like I could have actually come in first if it wasn't for the fact that I got bombarded by 2 blue shells, and the game just randomly decided to this thing like that. Okay, anyways, next this thing. Just head on to the next one. Next one is actually gonna be now Dennis Daly, another famous Roblox YouTuber in the Yeah, from the Roblox community. But one of the OG members, one of like the OG YouTubers, carried the Roblox community quite a lot. You know, like I remember watching his videos back in the day. So this is Mario Kart, a track from Mario Kart Tour, known as Snow. But yeah, as you can see, we're basically racing as Dance Daily. I don't know why the avatar is throwing it back. Like, don't ask me about that. Kind of weird, but like, yeah. Yeah, this one, in order to use this one, yeah, again, it's like Mario, but you have to use the Dolphin Dasher as well. Like I said, I don't know this track. This is a track I don't know too well. I haven't played it before. I just know it's from Mario Kart Tour, that's all. I don't know the map layout or anything like that, so might be a bit awful on this track. So yeah, just no hit on me for that. So anyways, as I was saying, yeah, let's keep going. I'll save these mushrooms just in case like I come in first and there's a blue shell that comes after me. Because in case you guys don't know, right, you can dodge blue shells using mushrooms. So yeah, I want to save these for that just in case. I love how when I have the perfect item to dodge the blue shell, right, it just does not want me to get a blue shell. But the moment I have no defense against the blue shell whatsoever, that's when it decides that feels like this thing, you know. I'll just use it over here just to get ahead of him. Screw it, you know what? Damn, screw this game, man. Screw this game. Just screw it. You know what? Just screw this game. Right, okay, so the next one is actually gonna be now the buff noob, right? Basically it's just like the noob avatar except now it's gonna be buff. Like, you know, like Arnold Schwarzenegger level. Yeah, or Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's buff guy. That's what's gonna look like. Yeah. I'm gonna say his name again. Okay, I don't know what this is. This is not what it's meant to look like. Like in all seriousness, this is not what a buff noob is meant to look like. But yeah, basically this one was meant to work with the Bowser model and yeah, the Flame Runner. Flame Runner is like a pretty famous vehicle, especially with like it being associated with what's his name, Funky Kong. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this real quick and then okay, we fell off the track. So yeah, okay, anyways, let me just do that. Head on over here. Just do this real quick. Come this way. Use this over here. Now we'll take this path here. I really don't take this path, but for sake of this race we will. I don't know why, but like I feel like this character is pretty slow as well. Like there are a lot of these characters that I don't like because of how slow they are, and Bowser is genuinely one of them. Like, he just doesn't have the speed. But like yeah, anyways, as I was saying, please just let me take this corner properly. Okay, at least. Let me just come this way. Do this. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah. I'm not really a huge fan of Bowser again. Not really that fast, kind of slow. And like the movement with some of these characters feels kind of slow. Like the lightweight characters actually have proper movement, but these weird characters don't. And as I was saying, yeah, this is not what a buff noob is meant to look like. Like it's meant to look like the noob character from earlier on, except like stronger. Like I was saying, yeah. But this is not what it's meant to look like. It's like this just looks like some regular white NPC character from like some game. And that's what it looks like, and it also has that cursed model. Okay, for some weird reason it wasn't in that cursed position when I was in the air doing the trick for some weird reason. But like apart from that, I don't know why it keeps reverting back to this weird model. But yeah, just looks absolutely cursed for some weird reason. Okay, there. Okay, I don't know why, but for some frames you can kind of see the buff noob, and then it switches back to this completely white light. Okay. But anyways, that brings us to our final mod of the day, and that should be the Jenna mod. So yeah, for Jenna, apparently I'm meant to use Peach, and apparently it's meant to be the Mark bike, if I'm not wrong. Let me just confirm again. I could just quickly confirm. Why is it not letting me open this thing? Okay, give me a second. Okay, it's Peach on the Mark bike. I was correct. So yeah, right. Cheap Lagoon from the 3DS. I don't think I've ever played this map. Okay, what the hell is going on here? This is even more cursed. Like, I can't lie, this one is even more cursed than the other ones. Like, okay, the avatar model at least works, but the positioning is just what the hell? Like, that's what I can say. Like, the other ones were weird positioning, but this one just looks really bad. Like I really don't know what the person who made this was thinking when they created these avatars for the game. Like, some of these just make absolutely no sense. Like, okay, the noob one was the only normal one, I think, out of all of them. Baconair just looks cursed. Yeah, you know, for some reason, yeah, the Baconair just looks cursed. The gas avatars are also cursed. You know, Flim Flam was normal. Then you had who else was it? Dennis was throwing it back for some weird reason. The buff noob wasn't even a buff noob. It looked like a weird NPC character, and it was like in a weird position as well. And then you have Jenna here. Jenna by far is the worst in my opinion. Jenna and buff noob. Like, Jenna just has some weird ass pose. Like, I can't lie. Like, this just looks again awful as hell. Also, I know that this thing also. By the way, you guys might be wondering why I'm referring to this character as Jenna. Again, it's like some Roblox creepypasta. There was this Roblox creepypasta series, like some horror Roblox series, and it was called the Online Date Area. So actually, the avatar from that series, like the main villain, was called Jenna, and basically, yeah, she was basically like the whole idea behind this. And also, she's also like another creepypasta, claimed to be some sort of hacker and stuff. And that's also again where this thing comes from. But basically, yeah, that's pretty much all for the mods. Those are all the mods. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then yeah, let me know if you guys want some more of these types of videos, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Peace.